It is August 19th, 2016, and we see Buckley Railroad 040T number 7 working its regular passenger run during the Buckley Old Engine Show. This is one of two shots that I did of this train at this angle. The other was filmed with my iPod Touch leaning against a railroad tie, which I got permission from the train crew during this day. And here's what it looked like from my iPod Touch's point of view. A year later, on August 18th, 2017, while it was rainy that day, this was the 50th running of the Old Engine Show, and we see number 7 doing the same duty that it did last year. Buckley Railroad 040T number 7 was built by the Baldwin Locomotive Works in 1918. It was purchased by the Buckley Old Engine and Thresher Club back in the spring of 2011 when it was just a boiler. But in 5.5 months, it was fully restored in time for the 2011 Old Engine Show. It is now August 19th, 2017, and we see number 7 doing the same duty that it did yesterday, on a much nicer day than yesterday, even though it was hot that day. And here we see number 7 ready to do another round, but with some minor problems.
From here to the other
When the second passenger car comes to the screen, you'll see the engine doing some wheel slippage because the wheels had trouble getting traction with the rails. Whoa! A little bit of wheel slippage there.
It's all freeway. And now you go 65 on
A bit of wheel slippage there.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That usually put the cruise down like 62, 63, and
It's okay, she would have freaked out anyway.
coming up 130. You probably didn't take 131. 75. There's Mark Pat.
And here we see the train coming back after a complete round.
He's right in Iron River, right on the outside edge of Iron River. Big strings.
That looks good on you.
On the west side.
I don't think he heard you.
And for those of you wondering what that loud puff is, that's louder than the engine's chuffing, that's the sound of the air compressor doing its work.
Okay. Not past the trash can, so she can on the other side of the trash can.
When the train came to a stop, it kind of overshot the platform, so I had to back up a little bit. Right here I got a chance to see the crew shoveling coal into number 7's firebox while getting ready for the next round. And then one of my childhood dreams came true, getting a chance to ride in the cab of a steam locomotive. Got a chance to ride in the cab of number 7 here. Here's a better glimpse of the crew shoveling coal into number 7's firebox. For those of you wondering where the coal came from, it came from coal mines from Kentucky and Tennessee. And here's what it looked like from the engineer's point of view. And you'll see the wooden caboose that used to belong to the Central Vermont Railroad along with 040T number 207, the locomotive that used to be responsible for pulling the train at the old engine show before 2011 when number 7 took over.
You're gonna have to give it a hair more. Just a hair though. Yep.
After riding in the cab of number 7, I got a chance to do some trackside shots. And here's a shot of the train just about 150 feet away from the shot that I did last year. The first and third passenger cars in the train consist are custom built open gondola cars that were custom built by the Old Engine and Thresher Club. And the seats inside the cars were donated by the Mesick School District. The second passenger car in the consist is a 1926 Stillwell passenger coach that was restored for use on the Leemanau Scenic Railroad before it was donated to the Old Engine and Thresher Club. Before then, it was scheduled to be cut up for scrap, but it was saved when the man hired to cut it up ran into a nest of bees while working on the passenger coach. And here's a rather interesting angle of the train. This was shot at the northwestern end of the loop. While doing this shot, there were people getting ready for the horse pole show that would be going on later that day. And I did this shot in two different angles. This angle was shot from my iPhone. The other angle was shot from my iPod Touch. And here is the angle that was shot from my iPod Touch as it was starting to round the curve. And it was a great pleasure getting a chance to film this train from different locations along the loop at the Old Engine Show. And as always, if you liked this video, feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Anyway, I am Toby Pasman, and I will see you next time.